Hi everyone, it's Linda and Michelle.
Hi.
It's Monday evening, it is dark time, and we just came out from seeing a surprise secret Monday evening movie, which happened to be Roofman. Interesting movie, very interesting movie, especially since it's a true story.
Yeah, that really, always catches me.
Yeah.
When it's a true story.
And I never heard of it before.
No, and I really didn't know what to expect.
And I'm
to
surprised
be honest.
I've never heard of it, right? It's the kind of thing you would have expected.
Yeah, not really, but it was, the Roofman. The Roofman was he was in the service, and he came home and was trying to find a spot for himself, and he just was failing. He had a family. He had a little girl and two boys and a wife, and he couldn't make a living. So that's when he started his
escapades.
I guess that's what you call them. And he would break into McDonald's.
Through the roof.
Through the roof.
And he says all the McDonald's are structurally identical. So if he made this hole in the roof in the same place, he came down in the same place each time and would, be able to surprise the employees at closing time so that he could take home the profits.
Yeah, he was a criminal, but he was a
nice criminal.
He was.
You rooted for him the whole time through the movie. You wanted him to be successful and to escape prison and to just get a life.
Yeah, you did. But...
I mean, when he would break into the McDonald's, he would make sure that they all had coats on, all the workers, before he would lock them up in the refrigerator. And then he would leave the McDonald's and go call the police and tell them they're locked up in the refrigerator so they would come let them out.
Yeah, it was...
And if they didn't have a coat, he gave them his own.
Yeah, I know. It was, he had a big heart. And part of, even later on, my perception of it a little bit was that he really wanted to be loved. He was looking for love, and he gave gifts. He thought that would do it. Even right from the beginning, before he had any money, his little 6-year-old's party, she wanted a bike, and he couldn't give her a bike. And so I think that might be kind of what started him, because that's when he began doing his robberies. He met up with a friend, and he felt he had no talents, but
he did have a talent.
Yes, he did.
Talent for observation.
That's what his friend told him, and that's how he figured out robbing the McDonald's. He did all these things that most people would not know. Yes. Obviously,
we don't want to give you too much of this, because I'm sure you're going to see it. So I don't want to give you too much information about it. Just that in this, he does eventually get caught. And I'm sure you've heard or seen in the trailers, he lives for a while in a Toys R Us. I mean, this is really a very interesting movie.
He's very creative.
Oh, very creative.
Yeah, he does things that I don't know if anybody would ever think about doing.
And there's some real humor in this movie, too. Yeah, there really is.
Yeah.
But mostly, it's the kind of movie where you just feel sad for him and you just want the poor guy to be successful.
I just kept hoping things were going to work out.
Yeah, that there was some way, and you knew at this point, when you got deep into the movie, you knew there was no way that things could change. But you really were rooting that maybe if he got arrested, they would let him go for good behavior, or let him go because he had done great acts of kindness or something. But, I mean, he's a criminal.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's still in prison.
Yeah, for
until
a little bit.
He's eligible for parole in 2036, I think they said.
So he's got 10 more years. So I really don't know when this movie exactly took place?
Well, he has
years-wise?
since he was arrested, he escaped from prison. Then he was back in prison, and since he was back in, he tried twice to escape again in 2006 and 2017.
Okay, so he put in
He's been there probably
30,
since
40 years.
Well, I would say he's probably been there since the late 1990s.
Okay.
I don't know, but think about it. There was no real cell phones.
No.
There was no.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
This was a time when technology wasn't very advanced. You could easily control technology from a computer, and basics on a computer. There wasn't a lot of
he was able to hack things pretty easy.
Yeah. So there wasn't a lot in those days.
Yeah.
And there wasn't a lot of even security in places, because I guess it was just before that kind of time when all of that became needed and necessary.
The security was mainly the cameras throughout a store or someplace that they didn't have on-site security necessarily.
Yeah,
but,
it's a great movie. I mean, it really is. And there's some really, really funny parts.
Yeah, was.
Yeah.
What are you going to give it?
I'm going to give it an 8.
Are you?
Uh-huh. What about you?
Yeah, I'm debating. I'm like a 7.5, but I know we don't do half, so I'm probably going to say an 8 also.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a go-see. It'll be in the theaters this weekend. I'll probably see it again this weekend because I have some other friends who want to see it. We'll be out of town, and that while we're away, they want to see it. So we'll be back on Thursday night with one more review, and then I'll be away for a few days.
Before Linda's vacation, and then we'll be back the following week.
Yeah. So,
well, look for us on Thursday.
Yeah. And if you see this, let us know what you thought. Let me know if you felt sad for him. Or if you kind of thought he was a criminal.
I don't know how you can't be sad for this poor man.
Yeah.
He
it was like you wanted to take him home and
he had a big heart.
Take care of him, But anyway, that's about all we have. Let us know if you haven't subscribed. We'd love to have you as a subscriber. And I guess we'll catch you in the next one. Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.